You think that when you're ready to settle down, that there's always going to be a lot of supply on the shelves,
Mm.
and it's not. Like at this age, a lot of the good guys are married or taken because they're good guys. And I was having a conversation with a girlfriend of mine the other day, and I'm like, well, your best bet now is maybe someone that a good man that maybe is coming out of a marriage, getting a divorce. So, I think in our youth, and I would like people to know this when they're younger, we think, oh, there's always going to be an endless supply.
Mm-hmm.
I can wait till tomorrow. Don't put off your happiness waiting. If you find that good person, like a lot of times we wait, well, it's not the right time. It's never going to be like the right time.
Mm-hmm.
I would say go for it more. I wish I would have someone told me just go for it. I probably have overlooked a good candidate before, like maybe
Why is that though?
me thinking the timing thing, maybe prioritizing career. I definitely was always like work, 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 work. I never thought I had the enough cushion built up to like relax and take my foot off the gas and start a family.
And then that just go on and on and on, and then you be 100 years old and you like, it's still working.
Still working. And I think I will say specifically with Black women especially, I feel like we don't really have the luxury to think that we can kind of take time off like that. And I specifically say Black women because like we're usually the backbone of everything. Not even just with our families, but with our friend circles. Like it's always something for us to do. We're always taking care of somebody else. I don't have children, but I'm always like feeding a friend or taking care of someone or helping somebody out or doing a favor. And I think that's a cape that we put on ourselves. No one told us to do this. It's just something in us that we do. And if you think about the Black woman in your life, you probably think, damn, she's like a superwoman for everybody else. When does she slow down for herself? I think with Black women specifically, it's harder for us to ever feel like we can just kind of take a break. We have to be like all gas, no brakes. I don't think we have the luxury of feeling like, okay, I can take a breather now and relax. And I think it's really sad. There's all these statistics about 45%, 65% of Black women will never get married, and we're out here taking care of everybody else and not getting taken care of. And I think it's really sad. I think we self-impose this cape on ourselves to save the world. Look at all the marches. Look at all, I know this is dating, but I got to bring it into like the political space. We're always at the front lines for everybody else. For everybody. Brother gets killed, we're in the front lines. The LGBTQ community, we're in the front lines. Other women that are not even showing that up as our allies, we're in the front lines. Gaza, front line. We're always there for everybody else. And on top of all the stuff in our personal lives, we out here trying to save the world. When does that leave time to like really feel comfortable? When does that really leave time to like relax or even just like put yourself first or dating? And I just feel like a lot of women get caught up in saving the world and then they leave little time for themselves.
Let me translate all that she just said. The wall is undefeated. Ain't this what the Godfather used to say all the time? Isn't this not the message that he was saying back in 2019 and 2020? That we have known for years now is 2026 tomorrow. This is the oldest message in the book. There is no endless options of men. The older you get, the lower your sexual market value goes down for women. For men, the older we get, the higher ours goes up. It's an unfair double standard. It is what it is. Those good men that you overlooked, those good men, they're in your friend zone. There used to be a time where women would pick men to start families with, not based off of because he made her tingle. No, she would pick a man based off of his character. She would pick a man based off of his morals, his principles. You know what I'm saying? Personality. Money is important. Yes, a man does have to be financially stable and secure. And that's the reason why our sexual market value goes up the older that we get, because men don't typically hit their financial stride until they're in their 40s. I am 40 today. Today, I just turned 40. You understand what I'm saying? It's different for men and women. And when you have women out here that compete, that are in the business world, corporate, getting to the bag, going to get it, whatever it is that get your money. Go get your money. I am not hating on that at all. But you prioritize that lifestyle versus learning how to get along with a man and being a good wife and then starting a family and being a good mother, then you have these types of conversations. And you say, I wish somebody would have taught me this. I wish somebody would have taught me this. No, somebody did teach you this. Somebody told you this. You just been fed the whole feminism narrative that you could be a boss too. You could be just like the man. Y'all have turned into the men that y'all wanted to date. And it's left no room for you to actually meet the man that you want to date. Because you are that man in your life. And you feel like that all these men are disposable. All these men that you've passed up. And you say it now in this cupcakey way, like, oh yeah, maybe I passed up a good man just because I was just focused so much on, my business and getting the bag, getting to the money. No, you passed him up because he wasn't tall enough, or he wasn't in shape enough, or he didn't make enough money, or whatever the case may be. You understand what I'm saying? These same men are still in her friend zone. She still wouldn't pick them. Now, I don't know Claudia Jordan personally, but I'm just saying when you talk to this type of woman and you hear this type of rhetoric, that's typically the mindset that they have when it comes to that, is that she prioritized her business and building herself up versus prioritizing starting a family. No, you're not just supposed to start a family with just anybody, but them options get slimmer and slimmer the older that you get. Because geriatric pregnancy comes into play. Now a man can't have but so many children with you. This is what the Godfather used to talk about. Like, ladies think they have so much time that you could just snap your fingers and have a baby. And yeah, maybe because of advances in technology and the healthcare and all of that, it's you can have children maybe later, but that doesn't make it the right thing to do. You understand what I'm saying? Like, do you want to be 60 watching your child graduate from high school? You know what I'm saying? It. And then she said that black women, we look out for everybody. Like, we're always on the front lines for our brothers, and we're taking care of this person, we're taking care of that person. Nobody asked y'all to do that. We asked y'all to learn how to get along with a man and take care of that man and your family with that man. Men have pretty much been the same. We are not the ones that was taught this system of feminism or something that made us act differently or out of order of how we normally act. If anything, we just adjusted our strategy and react to the feminism that's already out here that exists. But we're not the ones that switched up. We're pretty much still the same way in terms of mentality of what we want. Men still want to get married. Men want to have children. Men want to build families and build legacies. But no fault divorce. It's so easy for these women to just, oh, I don't want to do it anymore. And then she just divorces you in 5 years, takes half your shit, if you even got anything to take. And you ended up paying all this money, child support, all this down the third. You don't get the same time with your children. The children are not benefiting from it. There's this whole saying that men will sacrifice their happiness for their family. Women will sacrifice their family for their happiness. I'm not saying that that's 100% the case, but let me know what y'all think about that in the comments section. Because this whole, the way that she painted the narrative, she made it about like her business. But we're smart enough to know that it's deeper than that. The business that she wanted to run, this boss that she wanted to become, oh yeah, that was definitely a part of it as well. But no, it's a lot more to it than that. She really wanted to be out here. I'm not saying she's out here in the streets, but she wanted that independence. She wanted that lifestyle. Look at all the business women outside of the black community that are married. You get what I'm saying? If they can meet a man in college, marry him, start a family, and still run a business, why can't our sisters do that? Let me know what you think in the comments. You got a business, you got a brand, you got music. Nobody knows you exist and you need exposure. DM me or email me right now, bookingcranklucas@gmail.com to get the exposure that you need, and I will share your content on my platform. I got 850,000 subscribers on YouTube. I got 450,000 followers on Instagram. I have the audience that you need to get your content in front of. And right now, I'm running a holiday special, so you can get all this exposure for the low. Hit me up right now. I got you.